Hey everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of What CD is Rob listening to now? I'm your host Rob, and today we hit you with the debut album from Boston, released in 1976. If this CD isn't in your rock collection, there's something really wrong with your rock collection. This is, I believe, one of the highest selling debut albums of all time, and damn, it's easy to see why. Every song on this is phenomenal, and out of the 8 tracks, I believe 6 of them were big radio hits. The classic rock sounds of More Than a Feeling, Peace of Mind, the hard rock of Rock and Roll Band and Smokin', the beautiful Hitch a Ride and Something About You, and the wonderfully melodic closer of Let Me Take You Home Tonight. This album has everything you want. But does it have anything leaning towards prog? Why, yes, it does, my friends, in 4-play long time. I believe it's over 8 minutes long and one of the greatest rock songs ever written. The intro, the first half of the song, is just bombastic musical stuff. It's just amazing. Long Time is such a great hard rock tune. There's something for everybody on this phenomenal album. Lots of bands have covered songs from here. Most of it is in regular rotation at any classic rock station. And like I said, this is just phenomenal. This is a band that didn't put out a whole lot of music in all their years as an active band. But every time they did, the album was just phenomenal. And it all started here. And something about the album cover I didn't really notice until recently is that this is a guitar. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people knew that, but a lot of people didn't. And so it sort of was all over the internet. If I can get the booklet out, I'll pop through the booklet. I do believe this is one of the reissues, and not just the original CD release. So there's some liner notes, some photos of the band here. And I guess when they recorded this album, the label insisted they do it on the West Coast. So somehow they tricked the label into thinking that they recorded it where the label wanted, but they recorded it back at home. I thought that was a cool story of defiance. And you know what? I'm glad the label kept their, or in the end, wasn't in charge of it, because, like I said, this is one of the greatest recorded album of all time. Of course, Tom Scholz was the main songwriter, and you've got Brad Delp on vocals, and you've got the amazing Sib Hashian on drums. You don't hear enough about this guy or that afro. I mean, look at this thing. Look at that afro. Phenomenal. You don't hear enough about him on drums. And then bass guitar, Tom Scholz, who does lead guitar as well, and rhythm guitar. I mean, this guy's just all over it. This is his baby, and it's just such a fantastic album. In fact, I don't even know why I'm telling you about it, because if you're watching this, you probably already know all you need to know about this album. Phenomenal debut, phenomenal record, and one I put on every so often when I just want to feel a little bit nostalgic and listen to some good rock. There aren't albums like this anymore, at least not often. It's hard to top a debut such as this. It's like I said, it's perfect from start to finish. In fact, Let Me Take You Home Tonight is one of my favorite Boston tunes. I don't believe that was a radio hit, but it might have been. Anyway, like I said, fantastic album. Check it out. It was, I guess, 6 years in the making before they got a label to sign them. So all you labels that passed on this, I bet you're kicking yourself in the ass now. Anyway, turn it on, check it out. The debut album from Boston, 1976. I'm Rob. Doodles.